Hi, John. Go right ahead. We appreciate your call. Go right ahead.
Okay, great. Thank you for taking my call. Yeah, my question is, if you have property and ownership of property, land, homes, prior to a marriage, and let's just say that marriage is in its 8th year, and you start having problems, if that person themselves had a home and it sold, and that money is in an escrow account saved, in a position where you might decide you want to move different directions, what would be the liability of the person that owned the property, in my case, me, versus her, and would we owe each other anything, or would we, I really don't, that's a question I'm really curious about, and that's my question. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so like commingling of assets
Right.
and keeping them separate.
Right.
I mean, does that matter, or once you get together, is it all one big pot?
No, it does. It absolutely matters. So, John, I would say that, what we call it is premarital property. If you've inherited something, or like he said, he had property, I mean, it could be anything, real estate, money, is to keep it separate. When, like you said, commingling, once you bring it in and use it for what the court says the common benefit of the marriage, then it becomes a marital asset that could be subject to division. But if you keep it separate, if he sells it and puts the money in a bank account and doesn't touch it, and it's never used for the marriage, it could stay premarital. Just like an inheritance. You get an inheritance, I tell people don't commingle those funds in a joint bank account. Once you put them in there and start using them to pay your mortgage or whatever to live off of, then they become a marital asset subject to division. So it's very important, and that's usually a high area of contention in what I do.